Libra, this is your ethereal news for April 2021. Also, I call it a story. This is your story for April 2021. Universe, Creator, Divine, Guardians of the Watchtowers, Guardians, Protectors, and Guides of all kinds, Gods, Goddesses, please come into my sacred space and help me channel a message for Zodiac sign of Libra. What does their story for April entail? Once upon a time, Libra started the month out with needing to pay more attention to their intuition. Something is trying to be shared with you. There's some hidden knowledge, some secrets that are trying to spring up so that you can be enlightened a bit. There's some things that you've been trying to learn and the answers just have not been coming to you, Libra. So I feel that within this month, the story for you, it really starts out with you're seeking some hidden knowledge. There's some mysteries in life that definitely you've been interested in, you've been attracting, and there's some wisdom that you're searching for. And the universe is really trying to get you to listen to your guides more. I feel like, Libra, for you this month, you have a lot of guides around you that are chirping in your ear and that are trying to give you these signals and messages to correspond to in order for you to gain these answers you're seeking. I feel like for you, Libra, really all the messages and answers that you're trying to attract to you are within, okay? And for some reason, there's some blocks going on this month. And your story is just telling me that we need to try to unblock your intuition, okay? There's something that is not allowing you to filter out what's true and what's false, okay? Information that you can utilize and that rings truth to you, and disinformation, okay, Libra? So I think really what needs to happen this month within this story that is being told for you is the universe wants you to listen more to your guides, your intuition, your gut feeling, okay? So these answers will come to you in your dreams. They'll come to you within whispers from the guide. Like, you know, the wind will blow and the breeze will just come and you'll just be, you know, having a nice, charming, beautiful, you know, day within the park, or you'll be at some sort of peaceful resting stage. And here will come the whispers, okay? Listen to them because they will help you gain the knowledge and wisdom you're seeking, okay? So Libra, as we go further within your story for the month of April, you've been carrying it. See, this is why your intuition is blocked. You've been carrying around a lot of intuitive baggage. I feel like this is just passion after passion after passion after passion. It's like we got to release a little bit of this passion. So wherever you're carrying this passion to, it needs to find its destination so that you can clear out some of that passionate baggage that's taking up space. I mean, I feel like you can never have too much passion, but that fire is already burnt out and it's like you're carrying around the ashes. You need to spread those ashes in the ocean, and maybe that way the ocean will return its emotional intuition, that water energy, and will revive your spirit and soul to unblock this high priestess in reverse energy, okay? Because you're seeking some hidden knowledge that the universe wants you to be aware of. That way you can use it, because you're drawing it to you for a specific reason, and you need it to help you within this pilgrimage, this journey you're on. And right now you're just carrying too many ashes with you. You know, the ashes are just heavy. So go ahead and spread them. Okay, I would do it in the ocean. You know, go to the ocean. I feel like I need to tell you to go by the water. That's when your intuition is going to come to you, and it's going to like create this flow of energy, of chi back to you. And it may unblock some chakras also, because like I said, there's a blockage. Your intuition is being blocked right now by what we just mentioned. So I feel like you need to drink more water, go to the water, and I feel like then you'll be able to really channel, and you'll be able to listen in, and your intuition will be clear to you, and your gut feelings will be clear to you. Okay, Libra? Yes. So you won't have this duality energy that is surrounding your intuition, because right now it's like, I feel like you think that listening to your intuition is very like ludicrous. It's like loony in a way for you, Libra. You want like solid facts, information. You want stuff that, you want truth that you get out of a book, that you research, that you can get from a credible source. But I want to tell you, Libra, the most credible source that you could ever get information from is hidden knowledge and wisdom that you gain through your guides, through intuition, through gut feelings, through your inner child, through you within your subconscious, okay? So don't think that, you know, all of the emotional water energy and quality is just changing like the moon, okay? It's going to come in rather quickly, and it may shake you up a bit, but just hold your ground, Libra, and allow it to come in, because in the end, once you release some of those ashes that we mentioned and get close to some water, drink more water, bathe, you know, enjoy being cleansed, you'll be able to understand really how to listen to your intuition and how to gain the facts from your guides and intuition, because we all have them. It doesn't matter what sign you are, what element, okay? Yeah, because here going on at the middle of the month, Libra, you're just not there yet. Like you're getting there, because the focus right now is on you. But for whatever reason, like what I mean by the focus is on you is you focused your attention on how you receive information, how you gain information, okay? How you process information. And it's like you're trying to listen to your intuition more. You're trying to understand what your guides are telling you more. You're trying to channel better, and you're trying to make sense and rationalize listening to your gut feelings and working with your emotions, because you're all about facts. You know, everything is on paper, everything is in written, okay, in stone. And you're not there yet, but the focus is there and you're getting there, which is super important, okay? And this is when you start to listen in to your guides and your emotions, okay? It does throw you off balance, but you're at the earlier stages of working with your intuition and your emotions, because with the Knight of Wands upright in the center of your read, after everything we just mentioned, it shows me that you're gaining your ground, like I mentioned earlier. You know, you want to ground your intuition so that it can come in and you can gain that inner wisdom and knowledge that's there, that you're seeking, that you need to listen to, that the guides are trying to share with you. You know, the horse, he's got 2 feet on the ground and he's standing upright, so he's trying to gain ground, okay? So you're trying to gain some ground into what we're mentioning, right? And your intentions are good. It's not coming off good because you're having mixed feelings about the whole emotional, you know, listening and trying to balance emotions and trying to work off of emotions and trying to listen to inner voice and, you know, your guides, trying to channel in and receive those messages from your intuition. Yes, okay, and you mean well by it, but you actually could come off to others as good intent, trying to blend and flow this energy that you don't quite understand into your life to help you receive those answers you're looking for. Okay, but your heart is in the right space with the Nine of Wands upright, okay? Your heart is in the right space. So, before the end of the month within your story for April, Libra, okay, luck really turns in your favor, okay? So, I feel like with your heart being in the right space, you will be able to understand how to use your intuition, okay? Because Libra, I mean, you do have an appreciation for the aesthetics, and you are about the whole kind of trade system, that part of the world. So you not only do you bring into balance within the courtroom, you know, what's just and fair, but you also represent that merchant side of life, where it's the whole bartering system, you know, the equal, fair, the exchange, the give and take, okay? So, I mean, you think it's fair that you receive information and knowledge from other sources, just like maybe the water signs do more so easier, or the fire signs, okay? So that's what you're trying to, because for you, I mean, Libra, your opposite sign is Aries, so I think that, yeah, you have all this passion, but it's like, you don't really know what to do with it. So, I think that what's coming up for you, the world is going to show you how vulnerable life is, and how it's going to show you the beauty in vulnerability, because I think that's going to be a huge lesson for you this month of April within your story, Libra, is you learning how to be vulnerable, because once you show others how vulnerable you can be, I feel like the guides just come in. The guides just come in and you're able to hear. You're able to hear, listen in on things you couldn't hear before, okay? And this is going to help. This is going to really help home, family, friends, your relationship. And I feel like it's going to actually, I feel like, you know, within this story, a lot of these answers you're seeking is how to better balance your relationship with others, whether it be your romantic partners, your significant other, your children, your parents, your siblings, family, friends, coworkers, whatnot. Just in general, you're trying to kind of just see the fairness in the duality of it all. And when I mean of it all, of just being alive and present here in this world, and how everything is connected and correlates to serving a purpose, whether it be good or bad, everything has their purpose. So that's what you're just trying to understand, because you're all about that balance. It's like we can't have all one way or all the other way. It's got to be some sort of balance. Yes. So I see this looks really good. By the end of your story, there's no more, you know, deciding how to listen. Like, it's funny because remember how I said you need to get to some water? We have this card right here. She's by water, okay? But it's in the reverse. And with this card, okay, the Two of Swords in reverse, this is you being able to really, you know, channel. There's no unclearness about the intuition that you personally possess, Libra. Okay, I feel like every sign has its own individual level of intuition. It's there. But Libra, you have your own different essence of intuition, okay? But by the end of this month, this story, it shows that, you know, you're getting there, and for what didn't seem clear to you at the beginning, you were just like very just, you know, one side, and you didn't really understand the other. So it's like no longer were you kind of riding the fence about how to feel about intuition or how not to feel about it. You understand now that you have intuition too. You possess it too. So it's becoming more clearer how you can use it within this 3D realm, okay? And you're going to appreciate the phases of the moon, the gaining in energy and the releasing, okay? And I feel like for you, I mean, you're trying to really understand the esoteric world this month, okay? I think it intrigues you, because the next sign after your sign in the zodiac is Scorpio. You're not there yet. You're like right there. And I think that's what you're getting ready for. I think you're getting ready to kind of step into new territory, and it's territory that involves really a lot of depth, a lot of intensity, and a lot of just transformation and hidden knowledge to the core. So you're like tiptoeing around it, but you're getting there. Okay, Libra? So with that being said, let's get you a Law of Attraction card, because the Law of Attraction is always matching, quote, Buddha. Here, I'll give you two. attitude. Yes. I sense that you're going to I feel like attitude for you this month is going to be everything. So you have instincts and relax. Yes, I feel like you're just coming into understanding instinctual habits and instinctual responses and knowing things are instinctual, okay? So I feel like once you're able to relax, yes, get rid of some of the intuitive baggage that has already expired. You're going to be able to relax. And once you do relax and calm down a bit, Libra, because you're like on this like cringe, you got this Scorpio plutonic vibe going on, you know, this Martian vibe.